CopAtone on your video device, y'all. What's happening? How y'all doing today? Hot topics. Let's talk about global warming, the weather. Remember when people used to talk about the weather and shit? Or when you was a kid, people used to say, "Oh, what you do? Oh, we just talking about the weather." What the hell y'all talking about the weather for? Funny, the older you get, the smarter you get. Anyway, water. Our big thing is water. So, let me see if I can make any sense to you about water. Now, of course, the earth is made up of what half or 2/3 of it is water, or how much ever it is. Water use, especially in hot places, and there are a whole bunch of hot places, the moisture comes up from the water in the form of humidity and heads north. Alright? Opinion, not fact. So, the more water use, from everything that we use water for, from factories to making shit, we make it with food, we make food, whatever, and we're water-based. So, with that being said, just think about that. Alright, I'm trying to get to a point here. But anyway, because of our water use and, places have run out of water because of water use, the earth itself is constantly on recycle mode. Okay? It's always on recycle mode. The only thing that really doesn't get recycled is the oil in the earth. Whatever they make gasoline and all that shit from, petroleum. Them motherfuckers sucking the blood out of the earth. And it's working very, very hard to replenish that shit. Just like your heart. If you exert it, it beats hard. If you, if the earth has to reproduce its own petroleum / blood, or its lifeblood, it has to work harder. That's why you got volcanoes, believe it or not. It's the inside of the earth working overtime. Opinion, not fact. So anyway, when the moisture gets up in the air, it's trapped between the ozone and the earth, okay? Well, yeah, because the water ain't going out of space, right? So, it gets trapped between the earth and the ozone, or the ground and the ozone. And what happens is that it stays up there and it has to find a way back here. Okay, unfortunately, because of said global warming, which a lot of critics don't believe, because of that, the water has to come back to Earth. Unfortunately, it comes back in the form of, let's say, tornadoes, hail. It's trapped. It has to get out. It has to get back to Earth. And what happens is, like I said, this is all opinion. This ain't fact. But what happens is that, okay, perfect example. All them tornadoes and hurricanes they have out on the east. That's the release point in the northern hemisphere. Okay, now down south, they get the same kind of shit. If you go down under, there's always something. I mean, don't get me wrong, the climate is beautiful and all of that stuff, but the moisture has to get out someplace. So, anyway, let me get back to you on the rest of that, man. Holla at your boy. CopAtone on your video device. Peace.